We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim, and today we get a 10-11 game NBA slate. I don't remember the exact amount of games. We get 5 in the NHL. 11. We have 11 in the NBA. Oh boy. So should be an interesting slate for both NBA and NHL. I got a few spots I really like in the NHL tonight, including a rare first period bet. That's basically a double up for me because I really like a spot first period and full game. So we'll get to that as well. So should be an interesting one there. But you guys know, before we get into today's slate, before we get into today's games, we take a look back at what happened yesterday, what went right and what went wrong. And we'll kick it on off for me. What went wrong was the NCAA men's basketball. We went 2-9. Tim will break that down when we get to it. In the NBA, I went 2-0 yesterday. It was a very nice day. I had the Sixers at -140. That one cashed, and I laid the 6 points with the Golden State Warriors. That one cashes as well. 2-0 in the NBA, plus 2 units. On the NHL, I went 8-5, up 4.38 units. I had a couple plays I was looking at as well that I never pulled the trigger on. I'll get to those. My losers, the Seattle, Pittsburgh over 6. And you guys know me. I've been fading Pittsburgh for a while, and I've been betting a lot of big underdogs. So go figure, the one night there was a big underdog against Pittsburgh. I don't bet it, and Seattle wins this game straight up. Yeah, that was 2-1 in overtime. And then I lost on the Devils plus 262. I did cash their plus 1.5 though. Edmonton over 6, no good. Edmonton puck line, no good. Jets puck line, no good. My winners though, Ducks and Reg. That was a pretty easy winner. I think they were up 3-0 at the end of the first period. So very easy winner there with the Ducks and Reg. Anaheim, Montreal over the 5.5 cashes in, I believe, the second period when that was a 4-2 game. The Devils plus 1.5, plus 111 hit. Had me sweating a little bit at the end with the empty net, but it's still cashed. Got lucky with Vancouver and Winnipeg. When I say it's the over 5.5 in that game, I kind of meant it was really Vancouver over 5.5. They put up 5 of 6 of those goals to get me over the 6. Well, my best bet of the day, my favorite bet of the day, Blues and Reg and Blues puck line both hit. Plus 110 on the Reg play, minus plus 175 on the puck line play. Very nice winners there. And then when they announced him in, I posted up on a community tab. I said Alexander Gorgiev is in net for the Rangers tonight. You guys know what to do. Yeah, the Blue Jackets get the win, plus 164, and the over 6 hits. It was 2-2 at the end of the first period. It was, I think, 4-2 at the end of the second period. Easy winners there, just proving me more and more right with this Rangers team that if Igor Shesterkin's not in net standing on his absolute head, this team sucks. And when you lose 5-3 to the Columbus Blue Jackets, your team sucks. You're finally getting exposed for the team you are. So overall, not a bad night there. 8-5 plus 4.38 units in the NHL. But because of college basketball, my final tally was 12-13 minus 1.52 units yesterday. But profitable both NBA and NHL. What about you, Tim?
Yesterday sucked. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. NBA 1-0 hit on Philadelphia. So I'm happy about that, but everything else yesterday was awful. I mean, you did well on the site. Yeah, we went awful, but on the site we were 7-11, so it wasn't terrible. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better. We had Nick you went 4-2 on your plays on the site for hockey, which kind of made up for more than half our wins yesterday. Snapped the streak with the free plays when Northeastern and UNCW did not go over. I snapped my last Woody standing streak. it's whatever. I hit 9 in a row. So and I lost with that Sacramento State, Idaho State over 128. It was getting close at the end, and then I thought maybe I might have a shot. We'll see, and then it didn't work out. So it happens. Other losers, the Marshall game went way over. The North Texas game looked good all game. It was like at a 125, 126 lifeline up into the 130 lifelines, and it finishes at 117. Barely missed the over 120. Central Arkansas, North Florida went way over. Wasn't even close. North Dakota State and South Dakota decided not to play offense. They even went into overtime, couldn't get the over. UAB decided to win by 3, not 4. The UMKC and Denver game finished at 133. We had over 134. And then the BYU game finished at, I believe, 153. We had the under 150. Just a bunch of yesterday killed us. And I was really confident for yesterday because there was a couple of plays that I really, really liked and just didn't work out. 2 winners yesterday. And I could tell it was a bad day after the first winner was our first game, which was the Eastern Kentucky and Florida Gulf Coast under. And that one hit, and it shouldn't have hit. Both of our winners shouldn't have hit. We should have easily – I've gone 0-11 yesterday because in that Eastern Kentucky Florida Gulf Coast game, they missed half their free throws. They went 20 for 40 for free throw among both teams. Not a way that it should have ended. And then the other one that worked for us, and it worked for Lenny too. It was kind of funny. We were talking about this one before game time decision. We had the under 158.5 for the Iowa and Purdue game. He had the over 154.5. It finished at 156.
There we go. You're back. We lost you for a second there.
How long ago did you lose?
Over 156 or over 154.
Yeah, Lenny had over 154. It landed on 156. So I thought that was kind of funny. We both got to cash that one, and I was surprised that we there was like no points within the last 4 minutes of the game, which allowed it because there was a point in the game where that live line was hitting into the 170s. So I was really surprised that we were able to even hit it. So 2-9 there. It just was not a pretty day. Hopefully we can get it back up and running today. We got our best bet rolling up on the site. We got a 7-pack because it's a smaller slate today. So hopefully we can turn it back around. We are still doing really well in college basketball. We are 659 and 554, still up 66 units on the year. So still really good there. But we'll go ahead and say hi to the chat and then head into the games for today. Tiffany's saying good morning. Good morning. Y'all got the best sports channel on YouTube. Earle Sports Bets hits. Let's hit the like button. Let's get it, Carlos. Hi, awesome people. Hi, CSN. Hi, Rat. Let's go. I cashed on Blue Jackets money line and the over, Canucks money line, Kings money line, and under 5-team parlay. Nice. There you go.
Wow. There you go.
Everyone hit the like button, subscribe. Damn right. Smash the like button. Listen to Terry. I cashed in on the Warriors -5, the Kings and Cougars and Canucks. Parlay $10 to win 80. There you go. Mm-hmm. Smashed. You're still in the buzzer beater. There you go. I got knocked out of both things yesterday, so it happens. Any thoughts on the over-under in Buffalo, Harvard, and Air Force? I have my document up. All right. Harvard. That one's at a 140. They would look towards the over. We didn't bet that game because it was not of value yesterday. I think it was 142, so it's definitely gone up. So it'd be a lean under it. I swear, I might keep skipping. This is going to be annoying if that's the deal.
Mm-hmm. You're good.
Lean towards the under in that Harvard game. For the Buffalo game, it's lined exactly where it's supposed to be. And the Air Force game is our best bet. So, unfortunately, I can't give that one out. Even the best numbers can fall prey to unpredictability. Yes, exactly. So, all good. Says the no crap rat. There you go. Anyways, we'll go ahead and start off with the first game of the day.
Stop it. Get some help.
Go ahead, Nick.
Orlando Magic are hosting the Detroit Pistons. Orlando Magic are 3.5 point home favorites in this game with a total of 213. Where are we looking?
Yeah, it's exactly what I played. 1-800-GAMBLER. I don't trust either of these two teams. This is definitely a spot. If anything, it's a lean towards the Magic. But if you wanted that, it was at like a 2-point spread last night. So not really interested in going after that anymore. No real feelings on this game. Got a couple injuries on each side, but there is like 10 other games on the slate for NBA. So you guys don't need to bet the Orlando Magic, the worst team in the league, and the Detroit Pistons, the second worst team in the league. So I'm going to pass on this game.
I'm going to go with an absolute whale play, mega max play of the year pass. Yeah, this is an absolutely disgusting matchup that I want absolutely nothing to do with. I have 2 plays in the NBA today out of this 11-game card, and this is not one of them.
No, didn't think so. Of course. Any thoughts on Dayton? They're a basketball school. They play good basketball. They're 6-point favorites, and we have them around a 6. So, no real feeling towards the side in that one. Facts. There you go. I think he was referring to the 1-800-GAMBLER. What's up, guys? Hit the like button. Let's make that money. Let's get it. Morning, knuckleheads. Good morning, boss. Hi, Allie. How you doing?
Oh, she's in the chat today.
Yeah, she's up early. Now. She's up early today. It's like 7:45. That's really early over there. Good job,
I
Allie.
Think maybe Esther had school, so maybe
good
that's
point. Good point.
We gotta be on our best behavior. Gotta sit up, get all professional. All right, cool. Let's keep going.
Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, Charlotte Hornets are hosting the LA Lakers in this one here. Hornets are 7.5 point favorites, a total of 228 in this game. Where are you looking at for this one?
I mean, hold on. Let me check. Yep, today's a day that ends in Y. I'm fading the Lakers. No LeBron James, most likely. He was ruled out earlier. He's now questioned. Nope, he's out. He was out yesterday, and he's considered day-to-day. Whether or not he's in or out, I'm still on the Hornets. I grabbed a -7. Yes, this Hornets team hasn't been playing all that well. Kelly Oubre could be back today. This Laker team sucks without LeBron. Westbrook has looked awful this year. AD is still on a slight minutes restriction. Not a team that I really want to be going after right now, which is the Lakers. I haven't bet them all year, so I'm not going to start now. Today that ends in Y, I'm fading the Lakers.
Yeah, for me, I mean, at this line, I feel like this that we've overreacted a little bit with the LeBron news. I know the Lakers are terrible and all that without him, but it was a lean towards the Lakers in the spot for me. Not enough for me to want to bet it. I think I had this game around 6.5. So even adjusting my personal line, 2 points for LeBron, I think they've way overreacted. So I guess value-wise, I think the value's on the Lakers in this spot, but I didn't play it.
That's fair. AJ saying good morning to Allie. Craig likes Rhode Island and Ohio. Those are 2 games that are, in our eyes, were lined absolutely perfectly. So no value on either of those games. No lean either way either. Pistons, Magic, and Pacers, Thunder. Skip those games. Yep, that's what I did too. I'm always up this early, bringing the kid to school, waiting for him to finish brushing his teeth. Yep, no, I understand that one. I had to bring Ryan to school today.
Tim, going back to this one real quick. So by that logic, tomorrow we're going to skip when the Coyotes play the
Get out of here.
Sabres?
Nope, get out of here. Yeah, there you go. Go Bengals. Yes, there you go. No, we're not laying off the game. Hey, Jays. LeBron, I mean, he's been out he was out last game. He's going to be out this game most likely. He's not out as often as we think. He just always has a Q tag next to his name. Cam Ross on Morning Wood. There you go. get Cam Ross's picks. I know last time Cam Ross gave out the Nuggets in the NBA, so that one cashed. I didn't remember what college basketball ones, but Cam's been pretty hot. You could check out Cam over at the EarleSportsBets.com website. He is currently, he's on the last 30 days, so he's been pretty hot lately. So if you want to check out Cam Ross, there you go. You can get any of his stuff over at the EarleSportsBets.com website. There you go. What's up, Twins? Late start, all kids 6 today. Oh, that sucks. Bengals plus 7.5. That will be a nice big. Me and Nick are going to disagree on that one, but while we're talking about it, we're going to be doing a watch along on Sunday for the 2 games. So if you guys are interested in that, we'll start about 15 minutes before that Bengals game starts, and we'll go all the way until the end of that Niners game. So if you guys are interested in that, we'll be live on Sunday. Go ahead, Nick.
All right, we'll move on here. The Atlanta Hawks are hosting the Boston Celtics. Hawks are 1.5-point home favorites in this one. Around 219 is the total. Looking to get involved in this one.
Yes. I'm on the Celtics. They've been playing a little bit better as of late. They've won 7 out of their last 10 games. This Hawks team, I'm just not high on at the moment, and I cannot get behind them, especially as a favorite. This is a team that has really struggled this year and has not been the team we expected. These 2 teams are pretty healthy, which is fantastic to see. So might look at some like Jason Tatum props, maybe some Marcus Smart props, but I'm on the Celtics in this game. I think they get the job done. I grabbed them +2 just in case, because I know the last time I have a feeling this game could be a 1-point game at the end. So I'm on the Celtics. I grabbed them +2 for this game.
Yeah, this is another one I stayed off of. Let me find my numbers for this one. My line for this was the Hawks minus 0.5 point. So it'd be a lean towards the Celtics plus the 1.5, 2 points. For me, just wasn't enough to get to this spot. So if this was up to 2.5, 3, I would be on the Celtics, but it's a pass for me.
That's fair. Watch alongs are fun. Yep. Manhattan +6. We have St. Peter's as a 5-point favorite, so it'd be a 1-point lean towards Manhattan. Here we go, like Atlanta today, but Atlanta. So how can I trust them? Exactly. I can't trust Atlanta right now. So that's just not a spot I'm interested in. But we'll keep on rolling. And I know this is another team that we've really been backing a bunch lately. So go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at the Miami Heat hosting the LA Clippers in this one here. Heat are 7-point favorites in this game, a total of 210. What's your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is there's a Heat team that we've seen play really well as of late. Jimmy Butler is questionable, but he should play tonight. Kyle Lowry will still remain out. And the Clippers are still going to be without their big players. Still no Paul George. Still no Marcus Morris. It really hasn't mattered for them. With Reggie Jackson really making his run up. And then Luke Kennard has been phenomenal as well lately. But I'm on the Heat -7. I really do like this Heat side. And I feel like this could be a good spot for the Heat to win this one in a round. They're still fighting for that one spot. I believe they're in that one spot at the moment. Let's see. Yes, they're currently in that one spot by half a game. And then 1.5 over Cleveland. Cleveland's now the number 3 team in the East. That's kind of interesting. This is a Heat spot for me. I think they win this game by double digits.
Yeah, I think this line's correct. I had this line at 7. So this is a stay off for me. And you guys know how I feel about this Miami Heat team. This is my pick to win the Eastern Conference. And I probably will be betting their future and probably in the next few days to win the East at the very least. At +500. I think that's a nice little price there. And you can get them to win the NBA Finals. I believe it's 14-1 or it's 12-1 now. I'll probably be betting both of those because I really like the Heat this year. I think they're one of the best teams in the NBA. So I'm leaning Heat in this one. I had this around 7.5, so I didn't see any value on this line for today's game. But I have been backing the Heat a decent amount this season, and I think to win the East and to win the NBA Finals is another one I'll want to do it with.
And if I had to pick a team from the East, it's either the Heat or the Cavs, so I don't mind that at all. Carlos says he's thinking the Clippers cover like a blanket. It's hit or miss with this team. I'm not really too high on them. I'm really not. Heat 9-1 their last 10 games at home. Okay, Clips struggle on the road, and we'll be going up against a Heat team with really good defense. Yeah, maybe even an under in this game as well, even though it's at 210. Maybe a lean there. We'll go ahead and look at the next game, though.
Yeah, this one, the Portland Trailblazers are at the Houston Rockets in this one. Trailblazers are 1.5 2-point favorites in this game, a total of 232.5 now. This line has gone up a point. Where are you looking at for this one?
Yeah, I don't mind backing the Blazers, but when they're favorites, I'm not interested in backing them. This is a pass spot. It's another one of those not interest games. Yes, Portland should win this one by a good chunk of points. But I just don't trust it right now. As a dog, I would be all right with betting Portland, but as a favorite, I would much rather just pass on this game. The games I passed on today were kind of like the crappy ones. The Magic game, this Rockets game, the OKC game. So, and I actually passed on the last 2 games of the night. So this is just one of the games I just did not get interested in.
Yeah, this is another one where I think this line's correct. I had this line around 2, and it's 2. So I'm going to pass on this one here for this spot. So this is a no play for me either.
And then I'm going to add one more thing to this game.
Stop it. Get some help.
We got 3 of them today. That's the second one. There you go. I like the Rangers today. I didn't realize the Rangers played in the NBA.
Nah, I don't like the Rangers today.
No. We'll keep on rolling on because I like this game. I did a free pick video on this one yesterday.
Yeah, Utah Jazz are at the Memphis Grizzlies in this one here. Grizzlies are 4-point favorites in this game, a total of 226.5. Where are you looking?
Yeah, when I did the video on them yesterday, it was a 2.5 spread. So a little bit of money's coming in on this Memphis team, and for good reason. They're a good home team, one of the best home teams in the NBA, 17-9 and covering 15-11 at home. And they've been covering spreads like crazy this year. They're the best team against the spread. 7-3 their last 10. 7-3 against the spread in their last 10. Against a Jazz team who's heading in the opposite direction. 30-19 this year. 15-9 on the road, which is great. They're a great road team. But they're 2-8 against the spread and 2-7-1 against the spread in their last 10. And this is 2 teams that are going in separate directions. I'm going to grab the team that's going up. I grabbed the Memphis Grizzlies. I got them at -3. So I like them there. Keep in mind also Donovan Mitchell, questionable with his concussion. And Rudy Gobert will not play today as well. So there is those 2 big guns out for the Utah Jazz. I feel like if they wanted to come in and try to beat the Memphis Grizzlies, they really needed those 2 guys. So I'm going to be grabbing the Memphis Grizzlies on this game.
I passed here. I don't know if my numbers are just not adjusted to the way the Jazz are right now, but I had this game priced around a pick 'em. So it would be a lean towards the Jazz if I had to get somewhere here. I'm gonna pass in this game as well.
I think you just don't account for the fact that they're without their 2 big players right now. But
Probably.
yeah. I knew that. I knew it was coming. Yep. Boo Carlos. Rangers gonna smash. Get smacked. Oh, okay. Yep. I was like,
Terry,
Rangers. Who are they against today? And then I forgot they were against the Wild.
Terry, people in the chat are allowed to have opinions, even if they're as bad as I want to back the Rangers tonight against the Wild. I mean, people are allowed to have their own opinions, even if they're that bad.
So Wild super puck line? No, I mean Rangers super puck line. You got to -3. That's fine. All right. Do we have to go over this game, Nick?
Yes, we do.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's number 3 of the day.
Indiana Pacers are at the Oklahoma City Thunder. It is a good old pick'em. Which are a total 218 in this game.
No, I'm not interested in this game. It would be a lean towards Indiana. But at the same time, there's no plus money on either side against these two teams that really have not done much this year. I will say Oklahoma City is still one of the best teams against the spread. I'll throw that in there. They're still Oklahoma City still number 2 against the spread this year, and they're hitting at 64%. Actually, they're hitting at a higher percent than the Grizzlies by 0.44%. So this is still a Oklahoma City team who's not good, but yet they're still covering spreads, which is kind of crazy to think of. But this would be a pass for me. I'm no interest in either side.
This is my best bet for the NBA for the day. Give me the Pacers on the money line, which is my highest valued play. I had this game priced around Indiana -3. So I really like the Pacers in this spot. I think they should have been a few point favorites in this one. So getting them at a pick 'em, I think, is a really nice price. So I got them -110, Indiana Pacers for this spot, money line.
All right, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue with your best bet in the 1-800-GAMBLER game. No, I'm kidding. I bet 1-800-GAMBLER games too.
I love fun fights.
You think the Jazz win on the road without their 2 big players? That's bold. F that game. LMAO. Prop bet on this game, SGA. I don't mind it. You feel as confident with the Pacers as you did with the Blue Jackets last night? If so, I'll ride with you.
It's my best NBA play, and keep in mind I'm the hockey guy. So take my NBA plays with a grain of salt. I'm not an NBA expert. I handicap the NBA a little bit, but hockey is the one I'm more knowledgeable in.
There you go. We'll keep on rolling. This one's another game that I have a plan.
Yeah. We have the Denver Nuggets and the New Orleans Pelicans here. This line's actually gone down to a 4 now.
Yeah, I saw
around
that.
Total of 216.5. Where are you looking at for this one?
Man, I got a bad line. I got the Nuggets at 5.5. I still like the Denver Nuggets in this game. Most likely, either a banged up Brandon Ingram or no Brandon Ingram tonight, and then a banged up Josh Hart or no Josh Hart for the Pelicans tonight, which is 2 of their bigger scorers. And if there's no Ingram, I know Valanciunas has been playing pretty well this year, but I don't see him getting stopped. I don't see Jokic getting stopped tonight. It's another night you could easily go into player props. Nikola Jokic, triple-double. It's kind of been one of the more stationary things for plus money on my card. I believe it's probably, let's see if it's up on my thing yet. Specials. Nikola Jokic, triple-double, plus 200. I could easily see that. That'd be an interesting spot on this one, but I'm on the Denver Nuggets. I think they win by double digits in this game.
Yeah, for me, we took a day off of this yesterday because there was only 2 games, but this is the disagree play of the day. I'm 6-1 in these plays. I did not cash my last one with the Spurs. Tim finally got one. But I'm going to go with the Pelicans +5. I didn't bet it, but this is the one I do not agree with Tim on. My number said this should be like a 1.5, 2. Denver struggles on the road a little bit, and they struggle against the spread in general. So I think 5 points is a little bit too many in this game. So my disagree play of the day, I'm going to take the Pelicans +5, but I didn't bet it.
I will say Denver, even though they haven't covered as well, they're still they've won 4 out of their last 5 games. Their only loss was a 4-point loss to the Memphis Grizzlies, where they beat, it hasn't been good teams, but Clippers, Detroit, and Brooklyn. Pelicans are just the same stature. I think that Nuggets win by double digits, but we'll see how it goes. Thunder on a 6-game skid. This is a coin flip. Jokic double-double. I think that one's a little bit too juiced. I would go triple-double at plus 200. But we'll go ahead, roll on to my last play of the day.
Yeah, Chicago Bulls are at the San Antonio Spurs. Bulls are a 1-point favorite in this game. We have a total of 231 in this spot. Where are you looking?
I'm on the Bulls. I know this game opened up around 2.5-ish, and it's moved since then. The Bulls are getting a little bit healthier. Still no Lonzo Ball, but they're gonna have Levine back, and Levine did play his last couple games actually, last 2 games. I think it's a good spot for him. I think you get a Bulls team that is only half game back for that first place in the East, and they're still going to play hard for it. And I'm not a fan of this Spurs team. They're one game above 500 against the spread this year, but they have not played well lately. 3-7 against the spread in their last 10. I think the Bulls take advantage, and especially in a game that's a 1-point spread, I'm going to be all over the Bulls.
Yeah, the Bulls is my lean in this game. I didn't get to this one though. I had this game priced around 1.5. So I'm gonna stay off this spot here. Be a lean towards the Bulls, but I passed here.
Fair enough. Would you rather take Thunder over Jazz, you crazy twin? No, I wouldn't take the Thunder over the Jazz. Props bet on Mr. Murray. Not Latavius, DeJounte Murray. That's fun. We'll keep going. We got 2 more NBA games left, which I don't have plays in either of them, but we'll still go ahead and break them down.
Yeah, Phoenix Suns are hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves. Suns are 8.5-point home favorites in this game, a total of 230. Any thoughts on this game?
It would be a lean towards the Suns. Minnesota's coming off a second leg of a back-to-back, and the Suns are the hottest team in basketball right now. They've been winning, and they're now up 3 games on the second best team in the league, in the Warriors. So this Phoenix team has been playing really, really good basketball. They're 19-5 at home. The thing is, do they cover this big of a spread? I don't know, and that's why I decided to pass on this game. It'd be leaning towards the over, just because I could definitely see both teams scoring a bunch, but this is just not a game that I put money on.
Yeah, this is a slight lean towards the Suns for me. I had this game around a 9, so this is a pass. Other than that, I'm just gonna stay off this one as well.
Sounds good. We get a suppness from Lex. Let's get it. We're good to go for today. We got a suppness. Last game of the night. Let's do this.
Yeah, and this has my second play of the slate on it, our second NBA and final NBA play of the day. The Milwaukee Bucks are 9-point home favorites, a total of 217 in this game. Where are you looking?
Yeah, I have a feeling that Milwaukee stomps in this game. It would be a lean that way. Obviously, I didn't bet it. Not really too interested in betting it. This Milwaukee team they're still fighting. I think they're number 4 right now in the East, 2 games back of first. So that's how close this Eastern Conference is. The fact that the top 4 teams are separated by, I think, 2 games. Is that correct? They're in 6 and separated by 3 games. My bad. So from 1 to 6 in the East is the same from 1 to 2 in the West. Just to give you an idea there. That's kind of interesting. But looking at it, I feel like this could be a good spot for the Bucks against the Knicks team that I'm not too high on this year. But I ultimately I'm not going to get to this game either.
Yeah, this is a spot I do like. As I mentioned, this is my final NBA play for today, and I am on the New York Knicks at +9. I got them at 9. I think it's 8.5 now. I had this game around 6.5. I think this is just too many points here in this spot. We have a Bucks team that's not been particularly great as a favorite this year. They're 17-21 against the spread as a favorite this year, and now you're asking them to cover 9 points. I don't particularly trust them to win by double digits in this game, so I'm going to look to back the New York Knicks. I'm not betting the money line or anything like that. I'm just going to take them plus the 9 points. I think they at least keep it close in this game. Potentially win, but keep it close.
I like it. Well, I didn't bet it, so you're good with whatever you want. Lex Steele's coming in NBA. Hawks, Hornets, and Grizzlies. Sounds like a 2-in-1 day. I'm on the Celtics, but Hornets and Grizzlies I like. Rise and shots. There you go. Suns burn the Wolves. Towns was looking gassed out last night. That's fair. I will say I don't really watch the games, so I don't really watch for that stuff. I just look at numbers. Where's Terry? He's probably in the chat somewhere. Let's go Wild. Everybody's gonna be on the Wild today. All right. Should I take the Heat minus 3.5, or take the -7? So I'm guessing Heat minus 3.5 first half, or the -7. Either one works. Hey, Honey and Money. Oh yeah, she was in the chat earlier. I think she left. She was driving her kid to school. But we have a 5-game hockey slate for Nick to talk about now. We'll go ahead and start off in the first game. The Detroit Red Wings are heading to Pittsburgh to take on the Penguins. Penguins are minus 245 in this game. Total is 6. Where are you riding in this game, Nick?
Yeah, this is a spot here where we have the Pittsburgh Penguins off of a loss last night. They lost in overtime against the Seattle Kraken as minus 300 and something favorites. They're now minus 245 favorites against the Detroit Red Wings. Looking at their numbers, their advanced numbers, the last few games, I forgot to put in their numbers against Seattle, but they previous to that, they had won the expected goal battle in 3 of their 4 previous games. I believe they won the expected goal battle last night as well. Even time, I still think they had more chances. It's just the sites. There we go. No, they actually were outchanced last night, 2.07 to 1.89 against the Kraken. So this is a spot here where we have Pittsburgh off of a loss and Detroit on the road. I don't particularly trust Detroit on the road. They are coming off of an 8-5 loss against the good old Chicago Blackhawks. For me, the total's a pass. I might get to a puck line play here with the Pittsburgh Penguins to bounce back after that loss last night against a bad Red Wings team. So I think I would lean towards Penguins puck line in this spot here. But for right now, it's a pass. I'm gonna see some other news later in the day and maybe add Penguins puck line as a play.
There you go. Lex is also saying Chi-Town under 2.5 in reg, and then Wild money line. Terry's here. Terry is here. He's liking your Wild play. Shock. Hawks win, Celtics away, and it doesn't look like Hawks in 5-game winning streak. Okay, it was just one of the 6 plays I liked. I don't trust the Hawks as favorites. That's one of the big deals with me. Yeah, getting wild with Terry and picks. Friends, can't wait to. Yeah, that should be fun to listen to tonight. Terry, what up, my guys? The Pens had a bing bong moment last night.
Yeah.
Rangers under. I'll take that all day. The game is favorite dog game hockey. Good luck. Speaking of, this is this should be a.
Stop it. Get some help.
You stop that. You get some help.
No, I'm kidding. Minnesota Wild is at the New York Rangers. I only did that to mess with Terry. Wild are minus 135 favorites. Total of 6 in this game. Hold on. Ah, darn. Okay, I thought he was. What are you looking at this game, Nick?
Yeah, we have a nice, well-rested Wild team. The last time they played was on the 24th, where they took care of business and put up 4.04 expected goals on the Montreal Canadiens, put 8 behind the net against Primo, and forgot the other guy that was in. That was their 4th stringer. They beat up on a crippled Montreal Canadiens team in their last game, but they've been playing really well. The Wild have won the expected goal battles in 4 of their last 5 games. The only time they didn't, Avalanche. are a team that usually dominate those numbers. And they're playing the Rangers, which last night were massively exposed, like I called. This is a Rangers team you guys all know I've been looking to fade for a while. And Elvis Merzlikins had a great night last night because for the first time, it feels like forever, the Rangers actually won an expected goal battle last night, 3.54 to 2.09. Heading into that game, I think I saw they were I think they were 26th in the NHL for expected goals and 5-on-5 play, but they were 6th in power play. So this Rangers team only gets the job done on the power play. They struggle everywhere else. So they're a team that I'm looking to fade, especially with yesterday with no Shesterkin. Today they will have Shesterkin. One other thing that I usually don't play too much into this, but this was a nice little angle that I end up backing them as well. This is my double up spot here because the Rangers will also be retiring Henrik Lundqvist's jersey tonight. And that'll be a nice pregame ceremony. That being said, give me the Wild in the first period, minus the half a goal, plus 185. Give me the Wild, full game, puck line, minus 1.5 at plus 200. I'm expecting the Wild to come in here and take care of business in this game. I don't like the Rangers. Their numbers are terrible. Their 5-on-5 numbers are terrible. And the Wild are one of the best teams on 5-on-5 play, and they have a really good power play. So I think this is a game that the Wild absolutely run away with. Give me the Wild first period and full game puck line on this one. It's my best bet of the day.
Yeah, I was kind of looking towards the draw at plus 320, but because I feel like these two teams are going to be really, really close together. But
no,
hey,
and it's the second half of a back-to-back for the New York Rangers as well.
But isn't Shesterkin in that?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see. Yes, it will be fun. Rangers losing last night helps their case tonight. LOL. Nick and Terry might actually agree for once. And yeah, it's because Nick actually caved and bet on Nick Terry's Wild. Today is a
I like the Wild. I have a Stanley Cup ticket on them. I don't know what you're saying like that for.
Fair enough. Wow, I need padded walls around me. Well, yeah, that would help. As long as they're comfy and I can sleep against them, that's fine. Taking care of business every day. Taking care of business and working overtime. Wild out. Sorry. As Nick said, he's been dropped on his head when he was a baby twice. Rangers were exposed like Pamela Anderson at Mardi Gras. Wild. Let's go Wild. Getting Rangers as a home dog who are good on second half of back-to-backs. Can't ignore. You sound salty. Change your name to sodium chloride.
Wow, we're just talking crap this morning, aren't we?
I guess Lex woke up and chose violence. That's fine. I like violence.
Wait, you wake up and choose peace, Tim?
Hell no. What do I look like? But we'll keep on rolling. The Colorado Avalanche are in Chicago taking on the Blackhawks. Avalanche minus 180, total of 6.5 in this game. What are you looking?
It's the Colorado Avalanche. I got burned last time in their game because I took an under. I'm not doing that again. Give me the over 6.5 and give me Colorado team total over 3.5. In this spot here, we have the Blackhawks, who in 3 of their last 5 games have given up at least 3 expected goals. And we have the Avalanche, who in all of their last 5 games have gotten at least 3 expected goals. And 3 of the last 5 games for both these teams have gone over 6.5 expected goals. So this is pretty plain and simple for me. And I'm expecting Colorado the last 3 Colorado games. Actually, the last 4 Colorado games had higher expected goal totals than the actual amount of goals. Plus, I expect the Hawks to get some goals in this game after being shut out in their last game that was in Ball Arena in Denver. This was a couple games ago for them, and this is a revenge spot here for the Blackhawks. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Blackhawks did come in here and win. But I like the over, and I think we get at least 4 goals from the Avalanche here. So Avalanche team total over 3.5, and over 6.5 for this spot.
Now, you don't think that this could be a look-ahead spot? Because I know in 2 days they have to face the best team in hockey.
Who?
The Sabres.
Wait, the Avalanche?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the Sabres are getting their ass kicked.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's going to be one of those minus 600s that I'm going to take the Sabres. I don't want the smoke. I do want these shots. Maybe Hawks get maybe 1 goal. That's fair. Avalanche playing D, Hawks not playing D.
Yeah, I think that they'll be able to get 2 or 3 goals though tonight. The Hawks.
There you go. Well, we'll get to head to the next game. We'll get Nathan's Dallas Stars hosting the Washington Capitals. Stars are minus 125 favorite, total of 5.5. Are we going with Dallas or Washington, Nick?
We are going with the home team in this spot here. The Stars have played really well lately. They've won the expected goal battle in 4 of their last 5 games. The only one they didn't was when they won 5-1 against the Devils. They got outchanced 3.38 to 2.04 in that game. Crazy enough. It's interesting to see how some of these advanced analytics look because you may see the box score 5-1. Oh, they dominated that game. Really, they didn't. On the other side, we have Washington coming in off of a 4-1 loss against San Jose, a 1-0 loss against Vegas. This has even struggled lately. They've only scored 1 goal in their last 2 games, and they're not really getting much going here. And now they have to hit the road. This could be a nice little spot for them. But this is a spot where I got in on this last night. And if you like the Stars, you kind of missed your line because they're around minus 125 now. I got them at minus 105 yesterday. So I'm going with the Stars here on that pick'em price. If you want the Stars now, I would take them in reg. You can probably get a nice little plus price tag with the Stars in reg at plus 120. So that can be an interesting little look there. But for me, I got the Stars at minus 105.
There you go. I wouldn't be surprised if the Hawks came and won. That'd be surprising. Hawks or Coyotes, who will win today?
Coyotes.
I don't know. Yeah, LOL, nah. Sabres puck line and Sabres money line versus Colorado. I like it. My Caps cannot touch them, but being Stars, I don't see how Caps are favorited. They're not. Avs minus 1.5. They own Blackhawks, covering puck line in 5 out of the last 7 games versus them. Fair enough. What does that mean? Chances outchanced 3.38 to 1.3. That's it. That's their expected goals.
Expected goals. It calculates how many it calculates high danger chances and stuff like that, and how many goals they should have scored with the shots they had and the chances they had. So when a team is outchanced or they lost the expected goal battle, it just means they had less shots on goal, they had less high quality shots on goal, and they had less high danger chances.
Exactly. Stars, yes. I ain't betting on the Caps for a long time. They burned me 3 or 4 times. Now, shame on me. Hey, there you go.
They're in a funk right now. I'll start betting them again when they get TJ Oshie back.
No, that's fine. We get to head to the last NHL game of the night. The Boston Bruins are in Arizona taking on the Coyotes. Bruins are on a 285 favorite, total of 6. Last game of the night, Nick. What's the play?
Yeah, this line's dropped a little bit for the sidewise. Money's coming on the Coyotes overnight, which that never happens. They were plus 280 last night. Now they're plus 248. Usually I say wait if you like certain underdogs, but if you like the Coyotes, that may continue to go down. We have the Boston Bruins coming in off of a hard-fought loss against the Colorado Avalanche, and I could see this as a potential flat spot here for these for the Boston Bruins. Probably if I would look towards the Coyotes in this game, first period at plus 190, I think it's a nice little spot there. Maybe that the Bruins come out a little slow. First period plus 190 may be something I add, and that may be an interesting way to look at these big underdogs. Is seeing that I've noticed so many recently have been blowing leads. Maybe look at them first period. Don't expect them to hold a lead all 60 minutes. Maybe just expect them to have a lead at the end of 20. So that may be a spot I add later in the day. I'm going to take a look at it. Maybe if I can get 200, 205 on that first period line with the Yotes, I might add them on. But I'm on the under in this game. We have two teams that have actually been trending a little bit more towards the under as of late. Arizona has gone under 5.5 expected goals in their last 3 games. Boston's gone under 5.5 expected goals in 3 of their last 4. The only one they didn't was against that Colorado Avalanche team, where actually the Bruins got 4.95 expected goals in that game and outchanced and had more high danger chances than the Colorado Avalanche, which that hasn't happened in a very long time. The Avalanche losing the expected goal battle. So this is a spot here where I'm going to lean Coyotes first period. I like under 6 though. Under 6 is my official play.
There you go. Stars race to 2 is juicy -110. There you go. You like the Stars pick? There you go. Coyotes could win.
Yeah.
Bruins were -300 earlier, so money's definitely coming in.
If you're feeling gutsy, you can take the Yotes and Reg at +345.
Yeah, nope. But that is everything for today. We had a bunch of housekeeping to get to today, but before we do that, I'll go ahead and roll the bumper so you guys know what's going on at EarleSportsBets.com.
Hey guys, EarleSportsBets.com has finally launched, and to show our appreciation for you, click on the link below or go to EarleSportsBets.com/promo to get the 7-day package for only $49. That's $120 in savings. Thanks, guys.
There you go. But some housekeeping before we recap and then head on out for today. If you guys need the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. Well, we're gonna start plugging this more often, or for the next couple of days. We're doing the AFC NFC Championship game watch along. That will be on Sunday. It'll start 15 minutes before the first game starts, which I believe the first game starts at 3, so 2:45 area. We're going to start that, and we'll go all the way through the AFC and then all the way through the NFC games. We'll also be watching along with some of the other college basketball and whether games are going over that day, hockey, NBA, stuff like that as well. But that will be at 2:45. So if you guys are interested in hanging out with us there, that's a good spot to do it with us. Also, I think there was something else, but I don't remember. Picks and Parleys, Earle Sports Bets family. Make sure you check out Terry at Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. He's been in the chat. I'll go ahead, grab his link and throw it in the description or in the live chat. I gotta find his thing because I was not prepared for this. He'll be live today at 5 o'clock. Here, I'll just send the link to his stream for later. With a couple of people doing some hockey stuff. So there you go. There's Terry's channel. Get him to 250 subscribers by the end of next month. He's currently sitting at 111. Really good for his first week. Yeah, that's really, really solid. We appreciate you guys supporting him because he's part of the Earle Sports Bets family now. So we appreciate that. Also, speaking of the Picks and Parleys side of it, Craig did his show earlier. Me and Nick live now. Higgs at 12, Allie at 1:30, game time at 6. And then there'll be probably some free pick videos and some good stuff coming out later on tonight. So lots of stuff coming through the Earle Sports Bets, Getting Wild with Terry and Friends, winning free picks and Picks and Parleys. All those are all pretty much one family at this point. So go ahead and check that out. Thanks. Yeah, of course, Terry. Here's his link, by the way. There you go. You need Terry's page. It's right here in the chat. There you go. What else did I miss? Thank you. Of course, Tiffany. Of course. Thank you for hanging out. I'm pissed. Avalanche are winning now. 2 months ago, I had a 7-leg parlay with 5K, to win 5K, and Avalanche bombed and continued to bomb. And then last month they started with, I know, Yotes and Reg 100 Lex. I might fudge that. damn, I'm scared on Bruins puck line. 5 shots down, time for a break. Sounds good. Recap for today. We got 6 NBA plays. Memphis -3, Charlotte -7, Boston +2, Miami -7, Denver -5.5, and the Bulls -1.5. Nick?
Yeah, Pacers money line in the NBA as well as the Knicks +9. In the NHL, currently I'm on the Wild first period -0.5 a goal at +180. Full game puck line at +200. I got the Avalanche team total over 3.5 at -130, as well as the over 6.5 in that game, and not Washington -105. I got Dallas -105. I typed that in wrong. Dallas -105, and I'm going to be looking to potentially add Arizona first period money line and Pittsburgh puck line potentially. So keep an eye out for the community posts to see if I end up making moves on those plays. But that is all for this one.
There you go. Nick, go ahead, wrap up the stream for today.
All right. Yeah, that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time. We are live here at ESP, which is every single morning, 10 or 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. But that's going to just about wrap it up for this one. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck.
See you guys.